that that sometimes it can come up wrong.
Oh, you're talking about the
And
Kundalini.
so,
Okay, you're talking about Kundalini?
yes, the Kundalini.
Okay. Okay.
The Kundalini.
Okay. Okay.
And so, that when it comes to the Kundalini, it is what it is. But a lot of folks can't relate to that because they never heard that before in their life, the terminology.
It doesn't
So,
matter.
I know it doesn't matter.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
Nothing matters.
No, listen. But it doesn't matter if they can relate to it, if they know it, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to say this. They will know about it, but because before it happens to you, you will know. That's just the way. It ain't going to happen without you being led to it. So when you're led to it, you know something about it when it happens to you, because you're on that path.
But is there any way you can pursue being led to it?
Yes, absolutely. You can make it come up. And that's what
Okay.
I was saying. If you make it come up.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm trying to ask about.
Okay, so if you make it come up, you are forcing it up, and you'll get smacked back down. And when you get smacked back down, you're awake in the body. You are awake in the body for worldly knowledge. You do not still know the truth because you did not find the way. You went the wrong way. And the wrong way is when
how do you know if you...
How do you know? Well,
how would you know if you're going the right way?
Well, you know you're going the right way because you're going in the way of Jesus. That means everything that happens in Scripture, because you are Scripture, you are the book. You are the book. So when it happens, when you're unfolding, when it is happening to you in the way that it happened to Jesus, and Jesus was not a man, but Jesus was man. I'll come back to that. But when it happens, when it come up in the pattern, so that means it comes up in a certain way. It comes up, you're ripped in two, okay? You're ripped in two, you see the baby, you're kissed by the dove, you see all of these spiritual events take place. You hear the wind, you hear the trumpet, all of these things take place, and that is in the way, in the pattern of Jesus. Now, some of these other people who it has come up in, they are being chased by gray aliens and, the Nordics or whoever, and they have different experiences. Some people, they have beautiful experiences, but it's still not the way. If it didn't unfold or happen to you in the way that it happens in Scripture, then you went the wrong way. There's only one way. Every other way is what it is. Every other way, and it's not the right way. So you'll wake up and you'll get smacked back down because you forced it, or you went the wrong way following other people.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What does it look like to be smacked back down? Do you have any idea?
Your God self gets smacked back down. Your God self. The one that, so we are who we are. Some people are dark light, some people are white light. So if you are white light, you're not going to want to get out of body. You love this world. You love the world of death. You love materialism. You love it. This is beautiful. I am going through the Rockies, right? This is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
This is cold.
Cutting through.
Wow. Woo! Yes. So like you can chant. You can do sitting like yoga positions. You can say the name of God. You can, do different things. You can breathe. There are different things that you can do to make it come up, but that is forcing it up. And when you force it up, you will get smacked back down. There's a guy named Seven Bomar. He actually, forced his up. He's on camera talking about it. And he talks about what happened when it was forced up. He got smacked back down. But now he didn't know. He thought he was doing the right thing. And I mean, so much so because if he knew he went the wrong way, he wouldn't be talking about it so boldly. You know what I mean? So he said he went way up and he hit something and he bounced right back down just as hard. So when he got bounced back down, that's when he got smacked back down. He couldn't get out of the pie hole. He couldn't get out of his skull. So when he went up, he got bounced back down. Smacked back down, I call it.
Well,
So now, so there's scripture that says, "Where will my dwelling place be?"
hey, I
Hello?
didn't know if y'all was looking for me. I'm back. I'm going to the airport.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the scripture says, where God says, "Where will my dwelling place be? Will it be in heaven or will it be in hell?" So when you force your kundalini up, well, you've made God's bed in hell. That's you, yourself. There you go. There you stay. You have this earthly knowledge. You have worldly knowledge,
Still here.
but you have no
Let them by.
truth.
Let the speeders by.
Yeah, so that's something that I don't encourage anybody to do. Force it up. Just let it happen naturally. And how it happens naturally? By seeking the truth, by what you're doing right now. And you'll be led and guided as to what to do next. And you're always asking the question, what's next? Because, you're not, when you're following someone, and it may sound or seem like, yeah, they got it, they know it, that's it. I mean, it happened to me. But something always happened to make me realize, nah, that ain't it. And I keep moving. And I say, okay, what's next? I got my feel of this. What's next? Because this ain't it. And I just kept going until I found what I was looking for. And it wasn't outside of me, it was within me. It happened within me.
When was that?
That was when my kundalini came up. That's when your kundalini come up, that is God awakening within you. And what I call God and what is God is your imagination. Your imagination come to life. Your imagination come to life. It is slowly, it doesn't like all of a sudden. So right now, I'm still in the process of awakening. My imagination is awakening. I am in the act of awakening. I am in the experience act of God. See, right now, if your kundalini hasn't come up, you are in the innocent state. That is the state where you're not condemned by anything that you say or do because you're not doing it. God is doing it. He's animating you. You're a puppet. I know it seems like you're awake, but he's animating you. You're a puppet. But when he wakes up within you, he wakes you up with him, and now you become the donkey that talks. Because that's what you were before. You were just a donkey. You were just an ass. You're a puppet. And when God makes the puppet, when God wakes up and wakes the puppet up, the puppet begins to talk. That's me. I'm talking now. I'm telling it. See, before, all these years before, I was like everybody else. I was sleepwalking. And now that Christ, the Lord, your God, has awakened within me, I am able to express it and tell it because I'm the only one who knows, because he has waken up within me. I have anointed myself with the oil that flowed from my ear when my Kundalini came up. I call it Kundalini, Christ conscious chrism, whatever you want to call it, your power that comes up. That is your imagination. That is the I amness that is in this world. And there's nothing else. Nothing else can be without I am. You have to be first. Any questions?
Okay,
or-
I got a question. Yes, that's what I was going to say. I got a question because I got to ask these questions because I'm on my journey. So you said each time you ask a question, you always ask questions. So here's the question: that spiritual retreat that you went on in Peru or wherever that was.
Yeah.
That was an essential point for you to follow and to encounter to occur in order to help you reach the point where your Messiah, like the great I am, is coming up, right?
That was right. That was a crucial point and juncture in my journey, because that's where the spiritual cleansing took place.